Hey guys, what's up? Carlson SK here, and welcome back to episode 9 of the Ironman Completionist series. To kick off this episode, we are going to be starting off with a bit of questing, obviously beginning with devious mines like I stated in the last episode. And to follow this up, we are going to be doing a bunch of Slayer, pushing for those rewards in the shop, being the Slayer Helm, bigger and badder, and a few of the rewards. So let's go ahead and get started. So for this quest, we're going to need a large pouch, a bowstring, and, oh, would you look at that, a mithril two-hander. Good thing I made 500 of them. Well, that was a nice quick little quest. There is devious mines completed, a little bit of XP has been granted to us, and that's it. We can now work on our next skilling grind, which is going to be 76 agility. In the process of getting 76 agility, I'm also going to go ahead and out a bunch of things in the bank. We got all those plate bodies and the two-handers that we got, as well as these 4,000 amulets. Additionally, we got these bows here that are unstrung. I'm going to go ahead and do some temple trekking, get some bowstrings, fletch these into completed bows, and these will be out as well during our grind. I just now realized in the process of doing this, we could also get our full lumberjack outfit, which would be pretty nice. And just like that, within 45 seconds, we have 100 bowstrings. This might go a little bit quicker than I thought. On the second run, we already got a lumberjack encounter and got the lumberjack top. Hey, let's go, our second lumberjack event. Every time we get one of these, we're guaranteed a piece. There we go, got the pants. We only need 2 more pieces now. Sadly, you can't get more than 1 piece per event though, so we are going to have to just teleport away. Now have all the bowstrings we need for this grind. I'm going to go ahead and just stick with this temple trekking though until I have the full lumberjack outfit. We still need 2 more pieces, and in the process we can collect some herbs. You know, I actually did not know this, but other than farming toad flax, this seems to be the only way to get them, because in my bank I have 0 toad flax. Like, I have 50 unfinished potions, but that was from, I think, Winter Tot. Damn it, we keep getting trolled. This is the second time this has happened. I get the same exact environment, but instead of it being the lumberjack event, it's the one where you have to chop down the trees, so feels bad. About time. There's our 3rd event. 1 more to go, and then we have the full set. And there we go, got the lumberjack hat. Just need the boots now. Yeah, quick little tip, if you kill the 5 lumberjacks as they spawn and you don't get a piece, if you wait a little bit longer, they'll continue to spawn again like this, and you can pretty much just stay here forever until you get the piece. Teleport out, repeat, and just hope you get this event 4 times in a decent amount of time. Just felt the need to say that because if you tell from my inventory, we had to kill, I think, 16 lumberjacks to get this hat. No, not again with these freaking trees, dude. Hey, there it is. The final lumberjack piece has been obtained. It took us a little over an hour and 10 minutes to get this, but we got it now, and we can move on to our agility grind. I believe with this lumberjack outfit obtained, we only have 1 more skilling outfit to get, and that is the farming outfit. Look at that. We don't even have a single toad flax in the bank. We just got 20 from that temple trek grind, and we also got 15 nail beast nails, so that's pretty cool too. Hey, look at that. 45 million total XP, and we're nearly done with these bows now. We have officially strung all the bows, and these are all the items that we have to alch on our way to 76 agility. Now, we only need 70 agility for Song of the Elves, but I want 76 because that allows us to cross the stepping stones to Zolandra. It gives us access to this shortcut right here, which is right next to a fairy ring, so once we get our quest cape and can finally start killing Zora, this will make this really nice to do. Now, before we actually go ahead and start the 76 agility grind, we are going to be doing this at the Sears Village agility course, and we do have access to the Kandarin Hard Diaries. All we need to do is boost our smithing to 75. Everything else we have access to. Getting the hard Kandarin diaries completed gives us the ability to teleport right next to the Sears Village Bank, which will give us around 10,000 more XP per hour on the Sears course, so this is definitely worth doing. So let's go ahead and get started on this diary by first attempting to do probably the most annoying step, and that is to get a +5 smithing boost to make the adamant spear. Now, we don't even have the ability to make a spear on this anvil as of right now, so we do have to do the barbarian training, so hopefully this isn't too bad. There we go, we've learned how to bare hand fish. Nice, we managed to make our first spear, being a mithril one. We've now learned how to make hostas as well, so whenever we get around to getting a Zamorak spear, 45 years from now, we'll know how to do that. And now we just gotta pray that we get lucky with the stews. Already off to a bad start. Honestly, do not know what I expected. Guess it's time to go murder 400,000 rats. Just went and gathered a bunch of more orange spices. We now have 28 doses. Hopefully this is enough to get us our +5 boost. Oh, that's gotta be a joke. Nice, we've killed 100 rats and we've only ever had like 4 successful boosts on the account. Another 20 doses of spices. Alright, come on, this is starting to get obnoxious. +4 boost, and that is like 22 attempts already. We finally got it. It took over 2 hours. Jesus, does it feel good to have that one done. There is another task completed. Another task. Don't know why this is a task, but there's another one done. A bowstrung. Let's go. Oh, and look at this. I can literally complete another task at the same time. Free. Now, hopefully this doesn't remove our blue... Oh, okay, there we go. We get him back. Thank God. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, good. Thank God. And within like 5 minutes, we're doing our last task, which is to kill a mithril dragon. Alright, let's see how long it takes for us to kill a mithril dragon. Now is not a good time, you old man. And here we go, dragon full Helm drop coming in. Never lucky, but there is the Kandarin Art Diaries completed. We get a 15,000 XP lamp, the tier 3 headgear, and the ability to change our teleport to next to the Sears Bank. Also, we get a 10% greater yield at the Catherby farming patch. We have the ability to get 15% more marks of grace on the Sears rooftop, which we already knew about. And then we get more points from Barbasol, apparently, which is pretty cool. And then apparently this is a thing too that I didn't know about. Special attacks are increased by 10% on all bolts. Oh, enough said, let's go ahead and start the 76 agility grind. As expected, going right under Herblore. Nearly have a level now. There is 250 Sears laps completed, and we are just now barely closing in on our second level. It's the pop-up message because I was outing, but there is 70 agility. Another level coming in, but it's not going to be agility. There is 80 magic. With this, we get nothing special. But hey, it's a nice milestone number, and it looks clean. We are officially done alching all the items that we had. I did actually end up selling the gold amulets because it's not worth alching them unless you want the XP, and I don't really care for the XP that much. I just want as much money as I can get. So we ended off on 3.46 mil. And if you combine this cash stack with what we had in our bank already, we are at 4.2 mil. Jesus. That is more than enough money to insure my pet, get a crystal shield, and then much more. Oh, hell no. We on 666 laps done. As it turns out, 73 agility is a pretty important level because it gives us access to the Troll Stronghold wall climb. This is pretty good because when we use the Stony Basalt, or in our case the Portal Nexus leading us to the Troll Stronghold, we get teleported to the bottom of the actual stronghold itself. But with this level and the completion of the Fremennik Hard Diaries, we'll get teleported directly next to the Herd Patch instead. So, that's a pretty nice level to get. Only took us 13 hours, but there is 1,000 laps done at the Sears Village rooftop course. And we are slowly closing in on level 75 agility. Look, an exam. It's been a long time since we've actually got a level off an exam, but there is 66 Herblore. 75 agility coming in. We only need one more level now. Thank God. And all three of the shortcuts we get from this level are pretty important. I even realized we also get 1650 total levels from that. Finally, after 1,300 laps, almost 20 hours of doing agility across 3 days, we have finally obtained 76 agility. Now that we have agility knocked out and can do Song of the Elves with our level as well as doing Zora, I want to move on to the next thing. Another thing we can do real quick as well is buy another full graceful outfit because we managed to get 280 marks of grace on that grind. So there we go. Still got 50 left over in case we need to make staminas whenever I get the level. Go ahead and throw this on. I actually haven't seen the normal graceful in a long time. Honestly, it looks really nice. From when we did the Trailblazer League, we got all of these ornament kits, so let's go ahead and convert the full set. Oh, we have to do it individually. There we go. We now have the Poop Brown Graceful. And this also looks pretty nice. Yeah, I forgot to mention, one of the goals on this account is to get every Graceful outfit in the game. All of the colors that includes, obviously, Trailblazers, the Brimhaven Blue, Black Graceful, and then all of the Zaya houses. So we got a lot of agility to do. As much as I love the Green Graceful and the fact that it matches our skin, I think it's time that we retire it for the Trailblazer outfit, and I think I'm going to do this every time I get a new Graceful outfit. Now, I'm fairly positive in one of these boxes we can store this Graceful so we don't take up a bunch of bank slots. And I was right. It turns out, somehow, Graceful is considered a magic outfit, because it fits in the magic wardrobe, but these are all the outfits that we're going to have to eventually get. It does include the base Graceful as well. Anyways, Shaman time. Alright, here we go. 2 easy combat diaries completed. Wait a minute, that's actually kind of a nice drop because we can go ahead and dismantle this for some teeth. I have not had teleports in my amulet for such a long time now. Well, that trip definitely did not last as long as I wanted it to. We got 21 kills and 119k from it. Overall, not that bad, and we managed to get another Xerix Talisman, which is going to give us 100 more fangs. That's so nice for farm runs. Now, like I said, that trip did not last nearly as long as I wanted it to, and I think that's partially because of our range level and the fact that we're using a magic shortbow imbued. So I'm going to go ahead and just save shamans for when I have a slayer task or when I have a higher range level. For now, we're going to work on the next grind towards our quest cape, which is going to be slayer. Now, I am going to be going all the way from 66 to 75 slayers simply because I want to get my melees up as well as our range level. This is because I want to have 100 combat so I can do the hard Western Province diaries and get Elite Void. Elite Void will be pretty helpful for when we go for quest cape as well as afterwards when we camp Zulrah. Other than that, it's just going to help us get our 70 herbivore that we need for Song of the Elves as well, and it's going to give us a bunch of money, and hopefully a few upgrades as well if we can get lucky with Basilisk Knights or even Cuirass. But before we get started, I think it is finally time for us to go ahead and get our herb sack. This is going to be helpful for a lot of the tasks that drop herbs, like Aberrant Inspectors, Banshees, things like that. Additionally, I plan on doing herbivore in somewhat of the near future for when I go for my 83 Hunter, so I kind of need it. So let's go ahead and do Tithe Farm for probably the first time in 3 years. I don't even remember the last time I did it. There was our first harvest, and it was perfect and only took us a little under 25 minutes. Alright, let's see that XP drop. 21k. Jesus. Trip numero dos. We have enough points now to purchase auto weeds, so we might as well just go ahead and get it now. 10 more trips to go. Our first level from Tithe Farm coming in. 72. This gives us access to Calquat trees, which we do actually have quite a bit of seeds for that. After around 5 hours of intensive farming, we finally have enough points to get our herb sack. There we go, we finally own it. New collection log item. Not only is this going to be great for Slayer, but it is going to be absolutely amazing for herbivore and farmers in the future, when I plan on getting 78 herbivore for raids. A little bit ironic, but after doing the 5-hour Tithe Farm grind, I think I'm going to go ahead and do a quick farm run. As it turns out, growing a Logavano? I don't even know. Whatever the hell that plant is called in the Tithe Farm is needed to do the hard Kebos diaries, which I plan on doing here pretty soon, and getting 75 farming is needed for the Elite Western Province diaries. Now, I'm pretty sure off this farm run we should be able to get 75 farming, so might as well knock it out now before I start Slayer, because once I start, I don't think I'm going to stop until I get 75. Good thing is we can now grow Calquat trees as well, so that's going to be a nice sizable chunk of XP added to our farm runs in the future. It's also another roll chance for the Tangroot pet, so I'm pretty happy about that. Another Hespori kill for KC4. Come on. Nothing too good. That XP drop is what we're here for. We can finally use this shortcut because of our agility level, which is really nice for these farm runs, and probably for construction in the future. Just finished that farm run, and we are only 12,000 XP short at level 75 farming, but this is okay because we will get this level here fairly shortly when I continue to do a bit more Tithe Farm to finish it off. Until then, though, I think it's time that we start our Slayer grind and go all the way to 75 Slayer, and hopefully in this time we get 85 range and base 80 melees. Anyways, enough chit chat. Our first Slayer task is going to be 127 worms, so let's go ahead and start that. Apparently killing a worm is a hard diary task for the achievement diaries and an easy task for the combat diaries. I just now realized another good thing about this task is I'm going to get a lot of prayer XP. Pretty big level coming in, 75 strength, and of course we didn't finish the kill. This is a pretty important level because we can now equip the Elder Maul and the Scythe of Vitor, as well as the Primordial Boots. In fact, that is the last level that is needed for any requirements, aside from Barbarian Fishing. I do need 76 for Sharks. And there we go, our first ever Worms task has been completed, and I would say it was rather successful. Our next task is going to be our 30th task for Black Demons. This is fine though, because it is a point booster, and I'm pretty sure I'm just going to range these guys. Oh yeah, and from that Worms task, we managed to get to this loot here. We got a few herbs, bunch of runes, a few alkables, and then obviously the bones, which is like 23,000 prayer XP minimum. Overall, a pretty nice task. Well, we're going to be here for a while. Just got a hard clue, and the first step is completable. Completed, completed, complebre, subscribre, and there is our casket. What are we going to get? Oh, okay. That's not bad, actually. I think this is a clue item needed for a hard or elite task. I don't know. Regardless, 2 uniques. It's pretty nice. Anyways, let's go back to killing black demons. And yes, that was obviously a Sea Engineer reference. Our first Slayer level on the way to 75 Slayer. 67 coming in. Sadly, we don't get anything from it, though. There we go. After 3 hours, our black demon task has been completed, and we are awarded 90 points for 30 tasks being completed. We can now go ahead and lock Basilocked, giving us 99 points left over in the event that we have to, for whatever reason, skip a task, but I highly doubt that considering we're going to be point boosting. And doing 9 easy tasks with Turiel. 23 wolves, yeah, I don't really see us having to skip that. We are going to go ahead and get Malevolent Masquerade for the Slayer Helm, and along with that, we are going to get bigger and badder. I just now remembered I do want to get Reptile Got Ripped as well for Lizardman task for the Dragon Warhammer, so we need 625 Slayer points for all of this. In fact, now that I think about it, we could just get this right now. And in the event that we get our 10th task as Lizardmans, we can go ahead and just do that. Well, that was quick. Hopefully that's how all these tasks go. Honestly, doing Turiel Slayer tasks is pretty good for wilderness bosses. We just got scorpions and bears back to back. When it comes to farming those collection log items, I'll definitely be doing this. No way, dude. What the heck? That is a 1 in 500 drop, and we got it on 42 KC. Nah. Nah, this has gotta be a joke. What is going on? These items are literally useless. You can either mount them in your house or get 2500 per XP by using them on the Dark Altar and Arceus, so I think I'm just going to get 5000 per XP. There we go, 9 quick Turiel tasks completed. Now it's time to see what our 10th task at Konar is going to be. Alright, come on, give me something good. That is terrible. Why the God Wars dungeon? Can't wait, definitely looking forward to this task. That was definitely sarcasm, by the way. Regardless, there is our second hard clue obtained from the Slayer grind thus far. What are we gonna get? And only? Oh, okay, never mind. What is this? Oh boy, we can do the first step. There's step 1. Okay, this is bad news. Alright, there's like a 3% chance that we can do this next step. What are we gonna get? Oh my god, there's no way. Alright, come on. Please be an easy step 3, don't mess me up. Okay, we got another one of these. I'm pretty sure I can do this too. Step 3 somehow has been completed. Oh. Alright, come on, Sherlock. We're homies. Oh my god. What is oh, wait. Oh. Oh, no. To catch an anglerfish, we need 82 fishing, which isn't that bad. We're only 8 levels off. So I think I might just save this master clue and do it later. I do have to go back to Temporis eventually to get the fish barrel and the big harpoon fish, so I guess that's a decent excuse to do that. Anyways, let's get back to slaying some blood velds. There we go, our 40th Slayer task has been completed, awarding us another 90 Slayer points. That task was not actually as bad as I thought it was going to be. I just kept hopping worlds and killing the blood velds that were low like this one. Now we gotta go back to Turiel and continue the cycle, I think another 6 more times. 48 skeletons. See, that's another wilderness task, you can just kill Vedion or something. I mean, I could too, I could just safe spot him, but with my stats it'd probably take like 10 minutes to kill. For our 50th Slayer task, we are going to get 12 Black Dragons. That is actually a quick task. Oh my god, this is so nice. We actually have access to the shortcut now. I completely forgot about that. There is our 50th Slayer task completed, and we get 270 points. Holy crap. I knew that completing your 50th task gave you a point boost, but I thought it was only like 150, not 270. After one more point boosting cycle, we'll have more than enough points to get to the Slayer Helm. We got goblins, but first, I'm actually going to go ahead and do the new Halloween event. The event just came out today, and to start, you get to talk to one of these 4 monks. And there we go, we have completed the 2021 Halloween event. From this, we obviously get to the base items, the Halloween mask, the pumpkins, but we get a saucepan, so we look like a homeless dude now. We got a wine bottle, which we can summon a ghost with, which is pretty cool. And then we also got this Halloween sweater. An ugly sweater at that. Not Christmas though, why is it an ugly sweater? Oh wait, never mind, it's a jumper. I guess that's the difference. Also just discovered you can talk to the wine bottle. I just put a ghost peak amulet on, let's see what it says. Nice, he's a ghost. No, okay, that's it. Alright, whatever. We had our fun. Back to Slayer. Well, that's just a shit task. Managed to get another hard clue, and there is the first step completed. There is the second. The third, just finished the fourth. And lastly, here is the fifth step, which should give us the casket. Alright, let's see what we're gonna get. Some alkables, purple sweets, actually unique armadillo plate legs. That's kinda cool. Overall, it's a pretty nice clue. Got some alks and some pretty useful runes. There is our 60th task completed, meaning we get another 90 points. With that, we finally have over 400 Slayer points, meaning we can buy our Slayer Helm. There we go. It's been unlocked. I have been waiting to do this for a long time. Let's make sure the lighting's all nice and whatnot with these torches. Let's use this on that. And there we go. Oh, we look so good. Best part is, it's already imbued because we get the Black Mass imbued, so we don't have to do more Nightmare Zone. Other than that, let's go ahead and look at the stats real quick. Look at those beautiful defensive bonuses. The same attack bonus or target specific bonus as the Black Mask. We get +3 attack and mage bonus. I didn't know that was a thing. Other than that, we can finally get this boost right here on all of our tasks. So Banshees, Dust Devils, Smoke Devils, things like that require you to wear a face mask or earmuffs. We now get the effect of the Black Mask because it combines all those things into one item. And it just looks amazing. Like, we look like an absolute beast now. Alright, let's go back and do one more rotation of point boosting though, because we still need to get bigger and badder for superior creatures. But after that, we can continue doing Slayer normally. There's 77 range, and along with that, after this kill, an easy casket for nothing. Okay then, who would have thought that level 12 wizards drop Mystic Gloves? Well, that's kind of cool. That's a collection log item I don't have to farm in the future. It's been a minute since we've got a Slayer level. There's 68 coming in. We can now kill spiritual warriors. Hopefully we never get this task though, because it's absolutely terrible. May or may not have messed up and got another tutorial task when I was supposed to get a Konar task. That's okay though, because it puts us closer to 100 completed tasks total. Alright, not going to make the same mistake as before. We get 153 Aberrant Inspectors. That is a lot. Well, guess it's a good thing we got the herb sack, because we're going to get a lot of herbs this task. Look at that beautiful drop. A Brimstone Key and a Mystic Robe Bottom in the same drop. What the heck? There's another mystic item knocked off the collection log. Why do we keep getting these? Good thing is this one looks good though, and I can actually use it. So other than the fact that we now have enough points to buy bigger and badder, this is the inventory that we managed to get. And if you take a look at the herbs, let me just bank these two real quick. If we empty this, look at all the herbs that we just got. On top of that, we got these 4 Snapdragon Seeds, a Brimstone Key, and of course the Dark Mystic Robe Bottoms. So yeah, like I said, an amazing task. Oh yeah, one last thing. We now have to choose between Dark and Light Mystic, and considering our cape, I think I'm gonna have to go with Dark. I think we only got to use this like 1 or 2 times. That feels so good to finally unlock. Now that we finally have this unlocked, we have opened up a lot of potential in our Slayer tasks. For one, we now get way more XP on our Slayer tasks. We also have the ability to get totem drops whenever we're in the catacombs. We have the access to the Dust Battle Staff and the Mist Battle Staff, along with the Imbued Heart and the Eternal Gem. Overall, I'd say it's probably one of the best things you can possibly get in the Slayer shop. And we finally have it, meaning we can go back to doing Slayer normally, doing just Konar tasks. Starting with some Lizardmans, and sadly we cannot kill any Shamans because we have to do this at the battlefront. But it's whatever. Anyways, I got 4 Brimstone Keys here. Let's see what we get from these. Some diamonds, that's some nice crafting XP, some smithing right there, some more smithing, and some more smithing. Other than that, I want to make 2 quick purchases, and I actually want to rearrange my gear tab because it looks absolutely terrible, and it's kind of hard to figure out what I need to put on. And here we are. The first thing I'm going to be purchasing is the insurance on my Chaos Ellie pet. We have had this for quite a while now. We finally have enough money to do this. We have quite a bit of excess, to be honest. There we go. We can never lose this guy now. Permanently bound to my account. And my second purchase is going to be the Crystal Shield. This is going to be quite a big upgrade, needed for quite a few things in the future, such as DKs, a few Slayer tasks, a few other bosses, and I don't know, just overall tanking. And even after those 2 purchases, we still have 3.2 mil to our name. Did a little bit of sorting and the gear tab looks a lot better now. We got the melee, range, and mage row, followed by the universal items. These are used pretty much by all 3 attack styles. We got the tank row, we got the slayer / misc row, we got the prayer row, the ammunition, spec weapons, niche weapons, random items, and then Shazian and rune gear. Not nearly as clean as I'd like it to be, but it's a lot better than it was before. And with that knocked out, that is the final detour on our way to 75 Slayer. From this point on, we're going to be doing just Slayer until we get that level.
And that is going to be it for episode 9. For those of you that made it this far, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. We got a lot planned for the next episode, being a lot more Slayer, a bit more questing, and a few upgrades to make. Why is this guy here? Please do me a solid and leave. Anyways, back to what I was going to say. Make sure to look out for the future episodes, subscribe, comment, and like. Check me out on Switch, and make sure to check out my Discord in the description below as well. But most importantly, I hope all of you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.